What's up, guys? This is Pigskin Nut Miami here on another edition of some film breakdown. One of many to come from us here at the Pigskin Nut family. Today, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some plays that I've been looking into personally when it comes to Kyler Murray, and we're going to see some things he does good, some things that I personally think he needs to improve on. And definitely some things that he should probably do more often. You see it there, he just doesn't always follow through. Or you see him make good throws, and then it's there again and he misses it. There's some interesting things about it. I like what I do see from the kid. When it comes to being on the field, he is a really good football player. He knows what he's doing when it comes to being a quarterback. So here, I went back to the Miami, Arizona game. And there's some things that I saw early. So here, key example for good old Kyler. Pre-snap motion. Sees what he's looking for. Got two deep safeties. Hikes the ball, gets it going. And then about here, we'll stop it. And if you see, pretty much everybody here is covered. There's not much going on. Hopkins at the bottom, taken care of. Tight end came out. Van Noy's closing on him. Guy across the middle blanketed. Fitzgerald out to the left. He's blanketed as well. Safety's over the top. But this is one of the things that I like about Kyler when he does it this way. When he does things like this is what you want. This is looking downfield, reading first, and taking what the defense gives you. You have the pocket here, defense playing contained, not really trying to push, just trying to keep him there. Everyone is still covered, all the time in the world. And then finally he decides, well, I'm just going to make a play myself. Sees the hole, goes up, gets a 9-yard gain, and that was on the first play of scrimmage when they had the ball to start the game. I thought that was very interesting. He gave it time. He didn't just 1, 2, 3, tuck and run. He let it try to develop. He tried to let it develop. He moved. He kept his eyes downfield, and then took off when needed be to get positive yardage. That's one of the things that I enjoy watching Kyler do. One of the things that I don't necessarily enjoy is when it comes to facing pressure for whatever the case may be. There's a couple times we will see here he isn't great about always understanding pressure and where his hot reads are. Here, I'm going to show you this in two different ways. I'm going to slow it here. This is the cover zero. This is one of the things that Miami does well. They did it to Kyler early, and here they got to him. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is good old Kyler Murray himself. Now, when you watch, he hikes the ball here. I just want to point out one thing right off the bat. Right here. He's totally not looking to his left. Obviously, he's rolling right. He knows there's a guy coming to his left, so he's trying to see what he has going on. Obviously, everything's manned, but you got the slot guy out here covering on Kirk. You have Byron Jones outside of Fitzgerald. Hopkins is back across the formation. But right here in the other slot on the other side, I think that's what's most worthy of discussing here is when you look at it, if he takes a second, and I don't know if it's lack of understanding that these are the people running these routes, or he just gets flustered and has to go to his right whenever he gets pressure. He did it quite a few times, and actually did it in other games here recently where whenever there's pressure, he always goes to his right. He doesn't take time to look left or maybe remember, hey, I have a hot read over here. I have my drop down. If he hits this guy in the slot over to his left and understands that he can make that throw in front of Bobby McCain, they don't have this negative play that ensues. Strip sack, Miami, 7 points. Not the greatest look for Kyler, but here, I'll show you again. He has that all 22. The line is immediately outmatched. The line in itself is kind of confused, and that's kind of what hurt him here. But again, right when it gets to it, I'll slow it down again and show you. It really I think that was a better angle of it. So then, right here. Slow. It's being way too choppy. There we go. Right here. Again, not 17. He's not even looking middle of the field to see what's going on. That's why you have the safety out there reacting the way he is. He's going towards Kyler's eyes. If he pays attention to 17 or looks back across the field, remembering where his people are, he has an opportunity to hit that back to save this play. So, that was another thing that I saw that kind of stood out to me. But when it comes to it, there's later on when they face this pressure, kind of sort of similar to what you're seeing here, and Kyler is able to just dump it off behind the linebacker and pressure in his face. So that's why I just kind of question sometimes what he's doing, because he shows moments of greatness where he escapes the pressure, makes the right play, but it's not always when you need it to be. One more good thing here is I'm going to go to later in the game where there was an awesome throw. There's an awesome throw later in the game here. We're going to get to it here real quick. Later in the game, pretty much one of the first drives of the second quarter, you have 3rd and 7, Arizona's 44, empty backfield, spread set. Kyler makes an absolute awesome play, sees the read, sees what he wants, takes the shot. I was very impressed with this throw and understanding what the defense gave him. Again, the all-22. He knew what he had. He takes the shot, beats the blitz. Again, that's what you like to see, but at the same time, he doesn't do it consistently from when you need him to do it. He recognizes it, but he doesn't always understand where to go with the football. And that's what I'm seeing. It's not, and I don't think right now it's a huge issue because he does make so many plays that it kind of takes away from that negativity, like a throw like this. Just pressure in his face, still steps into it, hits the dude perfectly in stride, bam, puts Arizona right back in the game. It's just good stuff, good stuff. It's really what you want to see from the guy who was brought in to be the franchise guy. I really do, again, like what I see from Kyler when it comes to these things, making the right throws. But again, we just need to watch him when it comes to pressure moving forward to see really what we're going to get out of him. But again, the dude's a winner, makes great throws, understands when to take risks, and again, like we saw in the beginning, knows how to use his feet to make plays to help his team win. I thank you guys for joining us on this short session of quarterback breakdown for the Pigskin Nut. You guys have a great one.